You can master it. It's not, and you can master it within the context. It's still difficult, but it's totally doable. For most people, the problem is they're visualizing the system incorrectly, and they're taking on way more work in a way that's not contextual and therefore not fun, not gamified, and not optimal. Notice that this system kind of works well on a guitar because there's actually multiple strings. But if you think about it from a pitch system, the notes are actually, we don't have directions, meaning if I go from the North America over here to Asia, I could go this way, or I could go straight through this way, for example. But the way the pitch system basically works is that all the continents would be like in order. They're in a circle like a racetrack, or like you're going around a block that just goes around in a circle. So it looks something like this. Remember, the numbers don't mean anything in terms of the continents. It's just how I mapped it onto the fretboard one time. But let's say we're on continent number 2. If I want to get to Antarctica over here, continent number 5, if I put it in a circle, notice I don't need to say go left at the grocery store, go left at the glacier or something like that, and go right when you hit this or whatever. You just need to say it's a block system. So I'm going clockwise or I'm going counterclockwise. All I need is distance and direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. And then I can measure it using 2 different methods that we have here, either destination locations, meaning if I'm on to South America, I can go continent to continent. So I can go 1, 2, 3 continents up. Or I can count the oceans. I can go here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The continent to continent would be as though we're going from place to place in our collection of 7 notes, which are always in order. And if I add the oceans, that would be like I'm going up by note. Now there's a problem with this in that the scale degree system doesn't measure properly. It causes this to be the 1. So this would be the 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4th. When it should be 1, 2, 3, 3 notes up within our collection of 7 notes. That's going to cause us all kinds of problems we'll talk about later, but note it's still just simply a measuring system, measuring from this point, either in terms of the notes in order of the collection of notes, typically going clockwise as the default, or including all the notes. Now if I go forward, 1, 2, 3, I could also go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. So -4 notes within the collection of notes, which I'm going to call modal half steps backwards, or I can add the oceans backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 backwards. So that's as easy as basically it gets. It's easier than a map of like a Zelda territory, for example. Now, what's the problem with the system? Normally, if we think about this grid as in space, our head is above the fretboard. We're looking down at the fretboard, and we can imagine it's rotating around similar to the world rotating around. The fretboard is rotating because there's 12 different collections of 7 notes. So if I look at this fretboard, I've got E, A, D, G, B, E, frets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I look at the G string, fret 4, that would be this B. The problem is this is not latitude and longitude that's on the actual planet.